Oh my goodness.
Good morning. This is Judy from the North American Bear Center. I realize I just scared Holly Bear. I want to make an announcement to our worldwide visitors. I realize I am at least 10 minutes early. Please focus on the PTZ in the viewing area. PTZ driver, we have Holly Bear. We have Holly Bear in the viewing area. I'm going off mic. PTZ driver, she is at the rock den. PTZ driver, she is at the rock den. Good morning from the North American Bear Center in Ely, Minnesota. I'm speaking quietly for those of you that are in our worldwide visitors. I'd recommend you turn your volume up so you can hear me a little better. PTZ driver, Holly Bear, is at Pat's tree, and there's some food there for her. This is a first. She's never eaten off of that before. We put it at a very low level. I think my voice is spooking her because she doesn't know where it's coming from. I also want to welcome the group of kids we have here at the North American Bear Center today. And if you do come out on the deck, I would ask you to be quiet. It's clear my voice is a little of a concern. Another concern Holly's had is looking herself in the windows of the North American Bear Center. Little stomp walking going on there. Little Holly Bear. Holly Bear is moving to the far left poles. Now she's coming down the bridge. Again, for those of you that are up on the deck, please try to be quiet. I know my voice is a concern of hers. And I'm going to go off mic for a while so she doesn't run away. I'm back on mic and she's trying to climb a tree just to the left of the high falls for the PTZ driver. Heidi right now is talking to her in encouraging words to ask her to come back. There are no other bears out at this time, and that was by design. It is all in an effort to accelerate Holly's level of comfort here in the viewing area where there are no trees to climb. I want to thank all of you people here at the North American Bear Center. You're being very quiet, and it is very helpful to us as well as Holly. I'm going to go off mic again, and I may move locations. I'm back on mic. I am now located up on the deck, observation deck. And Holly was just between the swing and Lucky's cub tree, trying to climb a tree. And now I've lost her. I'm going to go off mic again until I find her. Easy driver, Holly has discovered Lucky's cub tree. Holly is in Lucky's cub tree, 12 feet up and climbing. This is the first time she has ever found that tree. She is sitting on the very branch that Lucky has sat on for 7 years. Historic day for little Holly. She has found the type of tree, white pines, that approximately 98% of mothers with new cubs take their cubs to the base of for a day bed when they come out of hibernation. She is now approximately 15 to 18 feet off the ground. She's 20 feet off the ground. She's probably a good 10 feet taller than where Lucky usually sits. PTZ driver approximately 20 feet off the ground. It may be difficult for you to focus in on her with the foliage. She's now close to 30 feet up. PTZ driver go to the lowest extremity of the tree that is dead. She will be visible if she goes up another 5 feet. She will be climbing the portion of the tree that actually is dead. For those of you here at the North American Bear Center, you should be able to see her, and you're welcome to come down here with me. You certainly are. You can see her now, her little brown, the brown of her back. And she appears to want to climb a little higher. No worries about her climbing skills and abilities. Climbing skills, especially with a white pine, are exceptional. If you've ever heard the myth or misperception that you can out-climb a bear, forget it. You'll never out-climb a black bear. Not even a big one. She appears to be coming down, and for those of you kids here on the deck, notice she comes down butt first. She does not turn around and come down head first. They have to back down butt first. For those of you here at the Bear Center wondering what Sharon and Heidi are doing, they're pulling some tall stuff out of the way, some weeds, some things that help or actually hurt your ability to see her. She's so little. And Heidi's out there snipping some tall stuff down. Since we've had a lot of rain, some of the stuff is a little taller than we'd like, especially since Holly is so little. PTZ driver, she's still in the white pine. And for those of you here at the North American Bear Center, I'm going to take a minute, since she's not really quite right out front, to tell you a little bit about who I'm talking to when I say PTZ driver, and I'm obviously talking to people that are not here. Everything I say on this mic is being broadcast worldwide. We have a worldwide audience because we're an educational facility to help people learn about black bears. And when I say PTZ driver, I'm referring to the person that actually moves the pan, tilt, and zoom camera located about 20 feet from you on one of the pillars here up above on the observation deck. They're able to remotely move that to pan, tilt, and zoom in and out on any location here around the pond. From my far left over here to the clover patch to the far right over there where the back door of the building is. We also have chat moderators on a family-friendly chat room page that will answer questions about black bears, show you videos, pictures, and give you information that is scientifically supported about black bears. While I've been talking, I think Holly is about 12 to 14 feet up at about the usual branch for the PTZ driver that Lucky tends to sit on. Now that Holly has found this tree, which is really a treasure for a young black bear, it would not surprise me if we see her frequent that again when she feels insecure and wants to be away from 3 other big black bears. For those of you that have been just joining us, right now at the 11 o'clock enrichment opportunity, we only have 1 bear out, and that's Holly. We will be letting other bears out here in the next 15-20 minutes. But the goal right now is to give Holly an opportunity to explore the 2.5 acres by herself. And with the 2 people that she's bonded with the most, and those 2 people are out there right now, that's Sharon and Heidi. They're standing out there by the far left falls, looking at little Holly. She's actually perched just like Lucky. We don't know how a bear decides to trust one person versus another. We don't really understand that. But as far as the staff goes, it really didn't matter who she bonded with. As far as we're concerned, we just wanted her to have some trust in some humans that will be caring for her for the rest of her life. She has no mother. No grandmother, actually, shall we say, to navigate her around the 2.5 acres, but she does have the 2 humans standing out here. And if you watch some of the early interaction, there were a number of times she looked to Heidi for direction. Like, what am I supposed to do? Am I safe out here, or do I have to go run up a tree? Because one of those other 3 big bears are going to come after me. So she has to learn the lay of the land, know where she can feel safe, and know that when the humans call her, especially two humans, that it's going to be okay. I'm going to go off mic for a little bit, because I am aware she is concerned about where my voice is, or rather where I am. And for those of you that have never been to the Bear Center before, we do have a couple of speakers that my voice is projected out into the pond area. And with the exceptional hearing black bears have, she can clearly hear my voice. I'm going off mic for a while, and she still is approximately 10 feet up Lucky's cub tree. This is Judy back on mic again. And just an update, Holly is still in the white pine, actually on the very branch Lucky perches on. She's climbed down a couple times, maybe 3 or 4 feet from the base of the tree, and then turned around and climbed back up again. So she's still up there. This is Judy. I'm back on mic. I'm at the far end of the deck. And by that I mean I'm at the end closest to Lucky's cub tree. We're basically right under Honey's window den. I can actually see Holly still in the white pine. And as I was off mic, we are going to let Ted Bear out. That'll be anywhere from He may mosey on down here anywhere in the next 5 to 10 minutes. And for the PTZ driver, of course, you know he will come from the far right. We suspect he will come directly to the viewing area. He'll mosey on down. And some people may ask, who have not followed the episodes of Ted, Lucky, Honey, and Holly, why Ted? It is true, Ted is our largest bear, but he is the most gentle. And up until now, he really has ignored Holly. He's made absolutely no gestures to her at all. That would be concerning to Holly. And he actually 7 years ago played a motherly role, yes, a motherly role, toward Lucky when Lucky was a cub in 2007. So while Holly is in a very safe place, which is a white pine, and she's exploring that, we're going to introduce Ted, and we're going to see what Holly does with that. So for those of you here on the deck, as well as in the viewing area here at the Bear Center, when Ted comes out of his pen, he will be coming from the far, far right. And he's our 17-year-old male. And he weighs approximately 555 pounds, give or take a pound. And he's just a gentle, big guy. And he's really a sweetheart. And is absolutely no threat whatsoever to Holly. It's just that Holly doesn't know that. I'm going to go up. Here comes Ted. He's coming down the fence line, and for the PTZ driver, he should be in view right now. Ted is to the far right, and we still have Holly in Lucky's tree at about the 10 to 12 foot level, and I am now going to go off mic. I'm back on mic for the last time. I lost sight of Holly. She was in the cub tree. For PTZ driver, Heidi has gone toward the cub tree, Lucky's cub tree, to see if she can spot her on the ground. I cannot see her from the deck. We do have Ted Bear in the shade to the right of our scale. I do believe we did get a weight on Holly, and I will certainly announce that weight this afternoon at 4 o'clock, which is our next worldwide broadcast. We have virtually just about every staff member available, either on the ground or myself up here reporting. I'm trying to make Holly's transition a success. Ted Bear is enjoying himself eating some peanuts. Actually, he's now eating peanuts in the shell as well. Unsalted. Yes, they do prefer unsalted. Each bear does have their preferences, and unsalted in the shell peanuts seems to be the favorite of all 4 of them. And that's okay, they don't really need the salt. So unsalted is just fine with us too. I'm gonna go quiet. Here comes Holly Bear. PTZ driver. Holly is with Heidi. I'm gonna go off mic.
Whoa, she just saw Ted.
This is Judy back on mic. I'll be closing out this 11 o'clock enrichment. And for those of you that want to know where Holly is, she is just inside. She was in the clover, and she's just in a day bed that Honey has been frequenting the last couple of days. 3 feet into the brush of the clover. I can see her from the deck faintly, but she's clearly smelling where Honey has had a day bed, and here she comes in the clover patch. Holly is in the middle of the clover patch. Heidi is calling her. I'm going to close this 11 o'clock enrichment out. I hope you've enjoyed this adventure of Holly Bear. We will return at 4 o'clock, and I want to thank all the volunteers and folks, especially the PTZ driver. Sharpen up those PTZ driving skills. I think she's going to be fun to follow, but she's fast. In the clover patch, I'm going to sign off, and I want to say thank you to everybody, all of you on the deck here at the North American Bear Center that have been very quiet. We are open daily from now until sometime after Labor Day, 9 to 7. Your admissions ticket is a day pass. You're free to leave later on today and come back, and maybe come join us for the 4 o'clock. We'll see what Holly has to do and what type of exploring she may do at 4 o'clock. Again, thank you for your patience in us helping Holly get acclimated to her new forever home. Thank you.